welcome to the CTM NewsBreak, where we keep you up to date on what's happening right here in town. I'm Diane Sherritt-Steimel. After almost 2 years of fundraising by the Chelmsford community, a ribbon cutting for Junie's place at Friendship Park.
Soon after losing Junie, I knew that I wanted to do something grand to memorialize her. Something that would honor her love for her friends and play and spread her joy to all. I could never have imagined the outpouring of support from the town, local businesses, and our beautiful community. When my family was most down, you all lifted us up. In a mere 8 months, we were able to surpass our fundraising goal and raise over $153,000. I want to thank you all and this incredible community for your generosity, kindness, and for saying her name and helping me spread her kindness. Junie's place at Friendship Park is here because of you all. Junie, baby, we did it, all for you. Now let's play.
The new playground features more inclusive equipment and custom benches for kids ages 2 to 5. In other news, free community college is now a reality in Massachusetts.
We know that in Massachusetts alone, there's almost 500,000 people who are walking around with no degree or credential in the most educated state in the country. And this was an opportunity to change that. A young woman who went back to school after having children and taking care of her own family and her kids going to college, she now gets the chance to go back and get a biotech degree and work in the biotech field, which is something that she always wanted to do. So those kinds of stories are powerful. We've had a great beginning here at Middlesex around this. We are currently in double-digit increases for our enrollment. There will always be folks who will say, well, what didn't happen for me shouldn't happen for you, right? Even though this is a way forward, it's historic. 160 years after high school became free in Massachusetts, now the next step, community college, becomes free in Massachusetts. So it is a historic move. It's so important for the future of Massachusetts to have a strong community college structure and an opportunity for education beyond a high school diploma, which we know most people are going to need in order to really be successful. We can be the foundation for that education.
Lala Books held a discussion for Banned Book Week, an annual event that celebrates the freedom to read and draws attention to the harms of censorship.
It's still a problem, and it's one close to my heart. I like books. I want to make sure that people can always read books no matter what, and so I think it's a good thing to talk about. The vast majority, I'll say the majority, maybe not the vast, of Americans do not want to ban books. It's the very, very loud minority that does, and by the time the rest of us catch up, we're usually 4 steps behind. And while Massachusetts doesn't face the same issues as other places do, we are still affected. A lot of reasons why book bans get so far is because people aren't paying attention. You don't really always vote in your school elections. You don't know what's going on. People don't go to school committees. I totally get it. It's like an extra thing you didn't think you had to do, but just even paying attention to the meeting notes, reading back, knowing who's in your school board and what their position is on book banning is just a good thing. And then just keep reading books. That's mostly the call to action, is just pay attention, because that really is what defeats a book ban. The best way to get a book ban in is for no one to be looking at it.
And finally, local artists shared their work as part of the American Landscapes exhibit at the CCA Gallery.
I was trying to, kind of within the course of 7 images, capture some of the breadth of the United States.
I always like to talk about social issues. And so the title of my work is Stories of Quiet Resolve. And it's really about people who live here, quiet towns.
I tried to get from California to Maine through my pictures. So Top of Mount Tom really doesn't have a specific subject, but I can't help but look at it and feel like I'm in the wilderness and I like being there. So I'm hoping that any viewers also get somewhat transported the way I do.
Thanks for watching the CTM NewsBreak, brought to you by Chelmsford Telemedia. If you have news we can use, contact us at newsbreak@chelmsfordtv.org. I'm Diane Sherritt-Steimel.